Welcome to Coffee and Bottles with Mathusha and Adriana.
Hi, I'm Mathusha.
And I'm Adriana. Okay, so I had a video of Anna just sitting in my lap. Um, I think it was like after dinner or something. And then
Yeah.
she was just commenting on how she felt about me holding
Okay.
her.
Okay. I remember that video. So you go
Okay.
ahead. Yeah. I thought it was very cute. I don't, yeah.
I don't know. Do you know where it is?
Yeah,
Where is it?
with my bone.
Where's your bone?
With my bone.
Oh, where's your phone? I don't know.
Mama holding me is going to.
Mama's holding you where?
Yeah.
She's holding you? Oh, she's holding you, yeah.
And holding me is my fun.
Holding
you is fun.
Holding you is fun? Yeah? I agree. I concur.
So I wanted to talk about infant massage. Um, so when Mowgli was first born, he had a lot of tummy problems.
Mhm.
So it was hard for him to go poop, and he would make these loud grunting noises.
Mhm.
Um, it was quite. It seemed like it was quite painful for him. So
Mhm.
so during that time, like I was very fortunate. The first month, my mom was over, and she introduced me to infant massage. So she started like rubbing his belly a little bit, rubbing his arms, his legs. Like she would give him a massage almost every single day. And it helped him like relieve himself and like, give him a little bit um, more help in pooping and also like relieving gas. But
Mhm.
top of that, it helped with the growing pains um, just to relieve any like aches or pains that he might have as well. And we would use like oil, so grapeseed oil or baby oil or anything like that to help him as well. Um,
Mhm.
my mom also told me that you can actually shape features
Oh.
of a baby by doing like certain like massage techniques as well. I don't know how true that part is, but it is something that our culture does like frequently.
Mm.
Yeah, it was really interesting because she would like pull his nose a little bit and she'd be like, "Oh, we want his nose longer and we want his ears to stick out a little, so you can see it." And I'm like, I don't think we should do that. I think we should just let it be. let him let him be him and see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, like infant massage helped quite a bit, I think, during that whole process. Now I still do massage like every night before he goes to bed. I will like give him some sort of rub down, right?
Mm.
Even if it's not with like oil or anything like that, we give him some sort of massage. Uh,
Mhm.
but I sometimes like to have professionals massage him as well. Um,
Mm.
yeah, so I don't know if everyone knows this, but there's actual baby spas that you can take your infant or your toddler to and have them
Oh.
have a full massage. Yeah. And I went to two different spas. The first one that I went to was in Etobicoke, Ontario, and
Mhm.
um, and they were quite popular. They're called um, Giggly Panda Spa.
Oh.
And yeah, so when I took Mowgli there the first time, it was interesting because there was quite a few different babies there. Like they don't have just like one appointment for uh, one child or one
Mhm.
parent.
Mhm.
It's more like three or four, and they have different massage therapists. And he would get his massage, and he enjoyed it. He was like cooing and eyeing during that time.
Aw.
Yeah, he really liked it. And then after that, he went into a big tub and got a hydrotherapy um, session done
Wow.
as well. Yeah. So they put like a little floaty around his neck, and the jets were going off. There was
Mhm.
like rubber duckies and toys that he can play with in the water as well. And
Mhm.
that the first time he did it was at 3 months, and
Mm.
he loved it.
Aw.
Uh, um, sorry, not 3 months. It was 5 months. My
Mm.
apologies, 5 months. And he absolutely loved it. And I found that he slept better. He was
Mhm.
in a better mood for the rest
Mhm.
of the day as well. Um, and at 5 months, like for him to sleep, you know, a little bit more than usual, you cherish every single moment because you've
Oh,
been so
yeah.
sleep deprived for the last 5 months. It was a godsend during that time.
Mhm.
Now, that was one experience. The second spa I went to was in Brampton, Ontario, uh,
Mhm.
and that spa was amazing. It's called Icy Bubbles, um,
Mm. Aw.
and it's a spa. I know it's so cute. But that spa was is for infants, but also it's for um, like you can go into the hydrotherapy tub with your child as well. You
Ooh.
is done as well. And the beauty is they're private appointments.
Mm.
If they're appointments where you would go in, you would you would be the only person or only family there or only parent and child there, and they
Mhm.
be all on you, which I
Mhm.
really liked. So you would go in, your baby can get a massage and then go into the hydrotherapy pool, and then you can go into the hydrotherapy pool with your baby as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, it's really cool. So I really enjoyed that spa. The massage therapists were amazing. There
Mm.
was one that was like specifically for babies and toddlers, like children. And then there was another massage therapist that does more like clinical massage therapy, and and she tends to do more sessions for adults, and she does relaxation, of course, as well. So
Mhm.
yeah, I absolutely love that spa, and I actually have an appointment next week, so I'm really really excited.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Yeah, I didn't know that you could get like massages for babies and like infants because yeah, the first time that I ever heard about infant massage was at one of the Mother Goose programs. She was like, "Oh,
Hmm.
like don't forget we offer this and we offer that." And then she was like, "There's also infant massage." And I was like, "What is that?" She's like, "Well, it's really good if your baby has colic or whatever." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, sign me up," because Elsa
Yeah.
definitely had colic.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a couple of classes of the infant massage as well. Like,
Mhm.
and that's the thing. I didn't know it existed as well. Like I was just doing like all these movements that my mom taught me,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
going to that class, it made it more like, how would you
Yeah.
say it? Like I
Yeah,
felt
like
like I was
it
doing it
helps,
the right
right?
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I know, especially they give you like all these instructions and then like they even it's kind of like an exercise class or something, right? Like
Yes.
they're
Yeah.
coming around and she's like, "Oh yeah, like this is the technique, this is how you do it." And it's like, "Oh, thanks."
Yeah, I absolutely love it, and I'm a huge proponent for it. I think it does wonders. And you're right. I heard it helps babies who have colic as well. Did you
Mhm.
find that Elsa was doing a lot better after going to those
Oh,
classes or getting the
abs
massages done? Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. It was just a little unfortunate because, like, around the time that I actually started going out to these programs was when the time that she was almost done her college.
Yeah.
Like, darn, I wish I came 2 months ago. It is what it is.
But you were too busy dealing with colic back then.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's cyclical.
You
Like,
can't
oh, yeah,
win.
that's what you do. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah. But I remember, yeah, she even used the grapeseed oil because she's like, this one's really good because it's really safe if the baby's like, accidentally eat it or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh wow. We even use grapeseed oil to like cook with because
Oh,
I'm just
that's
like,
interesting.
yeah, I like it so much. And it doesn't burn as quickly as like olive oil or
Oh,
something. Yeah, yeah.
thanks for letting me know. I don't know if you know this, but I started using grapeseed oil for Mowgli, and then I started reading up on it, and I
Oh,
use it as my moisturizer for my skin.
really?
Yeah, it's been doing wonders to my skin. I love it.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing because like even when I'd rub their little bodies, like when I was doing the massage, it just like it's not greasy or
No,
anything, and it's like a nice cream. So that would make
yeah,
a lot of sense that you would use it as a moisturizer. I might try that
yeah.
now.
You should. Oh, you know what? You should. I actually told my best friend about it, and she's starting to use it now, and it's been like clearing up like scarring on my in my
Oh,
skin as well. Yeah, it's I love it. I'm like a huge proponent of it now.
yeah, definitely not just for cooking or massages,
Yeah,
but also
of course,
beauty.
skincare.
Yeah, skincare, thank you. Like beauty line? I don't know. What is it, MAC? Um, let's see, some of the programs. So I did the stroller walk.
Ooh,
Yeah, that was a lot of fun
yeah,
because like you were getting your exercise in as well as getting that, social component of hanging out with other mothers.
yeah.
And then we would also sing songs like Under a Beautiful Tree. It's just like, wow.
That sounds so like peaceful and just a good time.
It really was. And I gotta tell you, well, from the infant massage, I made some like mommy friends.
Hmm.
And shout out to those friends if you're listening. Um, and I also, well, obviously one is like already our friend, but
Okay.
but anyway, yeah, so um we saw each other at the infant massage class and
Yeah.
then they were talking about the stroller walk and then like we kind of like just encourage it was kind of like peer pressure in a good way because we were like, oh, I'm going to this program, are you coming? Like I'm gonna try out the library program this week, are you gonna be there? So
Oh, wow.
yeah, it was kind of nice like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did that one. What else? Yeah, we did the library program. That was a lot of fun. Because
Hmm.
I don't know about you, but I know how sometimes like the Mother Goose programs, they'll kind of single you out. You
Yes.
know what I mean? Like as an introvert's worst nightmare. And they'll be like, what about you, mommy? Like, how are you doing with your little one? And sometimes you're just like, I just want to hear the stories. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really need to share. And then I
There.
get very like awkward where, hardy.
Yeah.
Like it's very cheesy. That I say like, hey everybody. Like it just it goes downhill fast. But
Yeah.
anyway, but that's why I really like the library programs because they would
Hmm.
have their own like set of songs and everything. Like they'd have stuff ready to go. And then it
Yeah.
was like, if you want to chime in, then go ahead. But like we really like we don't need to know about your personal life unless like you want to share. But
Yeah.
yeah. So I do kind
Yeah.
of like that. Yeah.
I found that you're absolutely right. Like I found that being in the early on centers, it was great because they would. they would want you to interact and talk to each other,
Of course, yeah.
but like putting me on the spot and then asking about my birth story when I just when it's only been like 3 months,
Yeah,
it's a bit traumatic. I just don't want to talk about it right now.
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
And and you feel pressured, and especially when they're going in a circle and you're like, oh my God, I'm next. What am I going to say? And I'm like, and then I end up going verbal diarrhea and just telling them everything.
So you go the opposite where you're just like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I'm just going to tell you a bunch of really useless facts and hope that somebody finds this, I don't know.
Useful.
Yeah, exactly.
When I speak, you'll have you watched SpongeBob SquarePants? Where they have the scene 20 minutes later.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm still talking.
It's funny.
Everyone's just like, what is going on? Oh my.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to think of what New Girl, like Zoe Deschanel's character,
Yes, yeah.
except like so not cool. Like I cannot pull it off like she can. That's
Oh.
me. It's like allow that, send into the world. Okay, we've experimented with you. Now go. It's horrible.
But you know what? We always think it's worse than what it really is, right?
That's true. That's
Like
true.
we're harder on ourselves. We're our biggest critics.
Yeah.
It probably isn't as bad as we think it is.
I don't know. I've had some friends tease me in the past. Just like, what was that?
It's like, I don't know.
I know. That's why sometimes I'm like, it's better not to speak for me because it just comes out really wrong.
Don't worry, me too. Bird story, you don't want to hear about that right now. How about we do this in 6 months?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
I know. I think I was even like, oh, I think she's like this is her zodiac sign because she was born around this time, and like it didn't make any sense. And then
Yeah.
of course like the teacher's like really polite and just like, oh, but everyone else was staring at, like, I'm pretty sure some of the mothers kind of like pulled their kids away from us. Okay, let's not associate with that one.
Stop. That's hilarious. Well, at least you made friends. I didn't really. I felt like I don't know, maybe it was the space that I was in during that time at the beginning,
Mhm.
but I wasn't really like keen on making friends.
Yeah.
I don't know what it
Well,
was.
Yeah. You have to remember, I was home for like 3 months
Mhm.
and the baby wouldn't stop crying. I was like, I need
Yeah.
to get out. Like,
Yeah.
is sanity. I need something.
No,
Otherwise,
of course.
my pain.
Yeah. No, it's great that you met people that you clicked with. I found that the groups that I were in, they were amazing people, but
Mhm.
I didn't feel like I clicked with them,
Right. Yeah.
right? Like they weren't my people.
Yeah.
But interesting because you could see like the rest of the group, they were getting together fine and they wanted to have play dates and they wanted to do this and that. And I was like, man, I'm okay. Like I'm gonna, chill at home
Yeah.
and just sing. So I don't know, like I really, really enjoyed the mommy groups, but I think outside of the mommy groups, I was fine just me and Mo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense, right? You kind of have to be in that mentality to be like, okay, I'm like,
Let's go make some friends. Yeah.
I was gonna think of like a horrible catchphrase for like single and ready to mingle
Yeah.
work in this.
Well, it kind of is like that, right? Like you're dating for like friends, or you're like
Yes,
dating for like mommy friends, right?
yeah. Yeah, that was like I read an article and it was pretty much relating, like making, parent friends or something after you have kids, and it's just like it's kind of like, oh, okay, like do they believe in the same things that we do? Like what kind of, do we find the same things funny? Like it was like
Yeah,
dating for parents, yeah.
pretty much. And like, are they like, are they mom shaming,
hmm
shamers? Like, are
Yeah,
they judgmental? Like, I
yeah,
tend to stay away from those types of people as well. But
exactly.
also, I found that my like I have two cousins who had babies recently as well.
hmm
I think I hung out with them more. Like they were my mommy friends.
Right, yeah. Oh, see that,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
I think
nice.
that was part of it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
would hang out with them, and I think that worked. It's different when you have people who
hmm
are who are there, right? Like to, I don't know. It's different. I wish like we all got pregnant at the same time. Obviously that's not
hmm I know.
that's like nearly impossible to happen, but like it's, if your
Yeah.
friends could get pregnant at the same time as you,
Yeah. Yeah. I
like,
was
yeah.
very lucky because I did have that with one of our close friends. So I
Oh,
was
yeah.
kind of dragging her out to some of these things. And sometimes
Yeah.
like I, I'm just gonna stay with my child and be in
Yeah.
for a little bit. I'm like, come on, it's so much fun. We're all gonna get free books. Woo! I'm like, oh yeah. Speaking of, we had like a little stamp system. I don't know if you ever went to the library one, but
No, I didn't get an opportunity to. No.
yeah, so every single time you go, they give you a stamp card. So every time you go, kind of like Starbucks. So every time you go, you get a
Yeah.
little stamp. And then when you're up to, I think it's like 10 stamps, you get a free book.
Oh, that's amazing.
So we got like 3 free books and we still read them till this day.
Oh, I wish the libraries were open now.
I know. Oh,
Oh, it
yeah.
will be. It'll be open soon. We'll be
Yeah,
open.
I know.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, like that's one thing. I wish I went to the groups more.
hmm
Um, like I think I went early enough. He was 3 months when I started going, but I
Yeah,
wish I wish I was more regular with them.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, those if and I know like some of them are now doing like online classes
Oh,
too, right?
hmm
I haven't really looked into it, but I think some of them are. Thank you for listening to Coffee and Bottles. Keep sipping on.